What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today we're going to be digging through one of the bins from the $6,500 NASCAR and other collectible buy. Now this bin in particular is mostly glassware, and it was just like maybe 25% full because I didn't want to break anything. I had packing paper in there. Things were packed up nicely. I didn't really remember anything super memorable out of here, but I'm going to tell you right now, halfway through I decided to pick up my camera and start filming because I figured I wanted to show you guys there's some pretty amazing stuff. And in the second half, it also did not disappoint. I think you guys are going to be pretty surprised on what I found in this this really I thought was maybe a throwaway bin, but yeah, very surprising to see what's in this one. All right, so I'm just trying to go through some of these totes here, and I really wasn't considering filming anything. It's just kind of boring stuff until you find something that's not boring. Okay, so let me just show you first kind of what's been in here. This had a price tag of $119. It really is going to sell for like maybe like $20 in my booth, so nothing too fantastic. We've got some bobbleheads here, Cal Ripken and Ichio, or however you say this guy's name. This one, 10 bucks. This is one of the better bottles. This is a 90s bottle right here. Sundrop bottle, Dale Earnhardt. Well, actually it says 87 on this one. I don't know when they're from exactly. Actually I have two. That one says 87. This one maybe says 90, 91. So maybe they're not that old, but maybe those are the races that were won. But regardless, you know, maybe 10 bucks on those. I've got $30 on this set. I don't want to pick it up actually in case it breaks. Of Coca-Cola NASCAR guys here. This is all booth stuff. We've got $5 each on these other ones for the booth, okay? Then we get into, you know, there's a Taz cup here, $5, $6. This I thought could be better. I think it's vintage Anchor Hawkins. It's depression glass, I believe, and it's got like a peach hue in it. Some people have them listed on eBay for like 30 bucks. You actually see some that sell for like 14 to 18. I put $15 and we're gonna take that to the booth, okay? Oh, this is hiding back here. This is kind of cool. I think I didn't put too much on this one, 12 bucks. It's like a railroad spike, but it's got like a little train set on it. Once again, kind of neat. And then I see that this thing, oh, this is kind of neat too. I might as well show you this. This is a little change caddy, right? This is kind of fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. My wife asked me for dimes the other day, so I'll give her all these dimes, and then I don't know what the change caddy's worth or what I'll do with it, who knows. But then I come across this weird little Tweety Bird Racing, okay? It's still a little bit dirty. I was trying to clean it up. Warner Brothers. I can't find a manufacturer on it. It's kind of got this weird front on it as well. Look how angry he looks. But it's not broken, it's not all chipped, it's just maybe a little bit dirty. So interesting, right? So I Google Lens it, and what comes up? Well, this is not in Canada, but extremely rare Tweety racing car, $678. If I just go back to Google here, it's really the only one I could see. You know, pretty much all these links go right back to this same thing. This one is obviously outside of Canada. It doesn't ship out of Canada. But anyway, this one's out of stock, so I don't really know. I might take this and drop it into WorthPoint. Maybe we should just do that, not WorthPoint. eBay. Well, I'm not in English now. Let's go back over to this one. So if you go over here on eBay and you go to, I believe it's selling, and then you want to go research tool here. Oh, nope, that's wrong. Product research tool. Just drop that in there. I haven't done this yet. It's going to look for the last 3 years. Yeah, nothing is sold. So, I don't know. Actives even. Nothing. So, I don't know. I really am not sure about this one. It's interesting, though. I don't have WorthPoint. I just have this, the research tool from eBay. I'm going to clean this up the best that I can. I'm on the fence. I don't think I want to run it as an auction. I might list it for around $600 and see if I get watchers. If I don't get watchers, you know, I might drop it down a little bit and try again. In the case that nothing happens whatsoever, I might start an auction starting at like $50, or maybe I'll take it to a local auction. I have no idea. But yeah, I was very surprised that this maybe has potential to be super expensive. The biggest problem though is it just says Warner Brothers Entertainment right? I've yet to be able to figure out on here, try not to drop it or anything, where it was manufactured, which is going to be important if we want to ship it anywhere besides Canada. So I don't know. That part could be tricky. Definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit better still, but pretty cool. I thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm going to continue on, working through this stuff. I'll kind of let you know what's in this bin. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to go bin by bin here, and sometimes you honestly can't even make this stuff up. So the next thing I pulled out of here, I was going to pull the rest of it and then film a clip, but the very next thing I pulled out of here was this Donald Duck, okay? Like you can see the Tweety there, worth, like I said to you guys, 600 plus Canadian. Well, I thought, okay, well, what's Donald worth? Google lens them, same thing. There's not really a lot of them. Couldn't find much, but I did see one here that sold for $199 USD. So I don't know. This is crazy. I'm pretty surprised that these are in there. Once again, I don't see that this one has a manufacturer on it or anything like that. It just says Disney, but who knows? Anyway, I am going to try. I'm going to set this one aside. I'm going to try to get through the rest of this, as there's not a whole lot left, and I'll let you know if I find anything else. But I was just shocked to see the second Disney collectible in here. Very cool. I obviously packed them up and didn't think much of it. There is some Disney stuff in here. I thought, hey, this is cool, but I never really thought it was going to be super valuable, and it looks like maybe it is. All right, we do have an empty bin, and I'm happy to say there's a few good things. Okay, let me show you the not good things first. This is a little ashtray from Cuba. It most likely is going to go into this bin, which is I think this is going to be an auction bin. Same with this one. This is a Niagara Regional Police little beer mug. It's cool, but it's not super great. So we're going to run it through the auction once through. When I was going through the books, there was a bunch of books that I did just take and donate to Goodwill. I didn't even want to run them through the auction. But a lot of this other stuff that I'm just not sure about, don't like the way that looks, I'll run through the auction before I decide to get rid of it in any other way. But let's just look at this stuff quickly, okay? So we found a little baby to the pig here. So Anchor Hawking, I'm going to ask $8 for this one. There's one that sold for like $6, but I think $15. And then $8 for this one. That's on eBay. People have them listed way higher, but I did see one that I think maybe it was an auction or something, went for $6. One of these little guys, kind of cool. This thing here, I don't really know. I don't really know that it's supposed to. Like when you look this up, it's handcrafted. It's a handcrafted train. Okay, it's kind of neat. I'm putting $16 on it, and I'm gonna throw it in my booth. I see similar things like this on Etsy for like $40, and I see people listing them on eBay for $35 to $20. When you actually look for comps on eBay, there's some that sold for like $16, $14, $20, right in that price range. So I'm asking $16 for mine, and we're gonna throw it in the booth and see what happens. Dale Jarrett, 1999 NASCAR champion here. I'm going to ask $6 in the booth. That's maybe even on the high side. I feel like on eBay, these go for like, I don't know, like $9, $10, something like that. Maybe a few dollars more. Also had this old bottle of some sort of liquor. That's going to get tossed out. These really surprised me, okay? So first off, these are McDonald's. They must be like Batman Forever, so like they're the 90s for sure. These ones are made in France. This one in particular, I kind of looked at it quickly. I'm like, oh, this is probably going to be a booth item. Did a quick Google lens, sold for like $60 on this guy. This one's a little bit more rare. This is in great condition as well. I found a smaller one. This is the Riddler. Okay, very nice condition. This one's not worth as much. It's only worth about I think around $20, something like that, but that's pretty good. Not too bad at all. Same thing, I found this little pig. It's from the 50s. There's no way to get your money out, so if you put coins in him, he's going to eat it. He's going to gobble them all up until you decide to smash him. So I think that's probably why there's nothing in it. People just displayed these things. But yeah, from the 50s, kind of cool. I think I can get, people have them listed all over the place, but realistically, it should sell for about $20. I'm going to list it online because I think it's cool enough to list online, and it'll be fun. It's a little easy thing to ship. You have to put it in a box with packing paper, some bubble wrap, and make sure it gets somewhere safe. But yeah, that's definitely good. And then this little Taz mug here. This one's cool because it's like 3D. It's popped out. it's Looney Tunes, and the brand is XPR, or it's XPRES. I'm not sure. I think that's the brand anyway. Get close enough you guys can read it for yourself. Looks like I need my glasses. I can't tell. I see it says made in Thailand. I don't see a year on it. I'm going to try to get somewhere around maybe 25 or 30 bucks out of this one. I think it's really cool. I'm going to try to sell it online and see if it sells. But I think the real surprise here, you know, Donald, good money. We'll clean him up, see what we can get for him. And this Tweety apparently is rare. Really hard to find. The only one we can find isn't for sale anymore, and it shows they were asking $600. I have no idea. Sometimes you see stuff like this, and realistically that you can find them somewhere sold for $30. But anyway you look at it, I think these are really great surprises, especially in a bin like this where it was low, only this high because it was all breakable stuff. I believe there's another bin back there that's similar, and I'm happy to find this much value, and these are the bins I'm just trying to get through so I can get to the good stuff, which is up here. So I've got one more bin like this to go through. I think I have 3 more bins in an outbuilding that maybe are a little bit more full, but yeah, what do you guys think? Good stuff. I'm pretty happy with what I've found so far in these bins. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this style video. You know, I have so many of these bins to go through. I'm not going to be sourcing heavily anytime soon. So I thought it'd be fun to go through some of this stuff, especially when we're finding absolute potential bangers anyway in the 2 Looney Tunes items, and then, you know, some pretty good stuff. Like, I would have to say these mugs really did surprise me a lot. I mean, it's only $65, but I was thinking 4 right? Same with this one, not worth a ton, but interesting. Also interesting, and then there's still some good stuff, some really good booth stuff. So we're gonna be able to fill the booth up with a bunch of this stuff. I am sort of picking out some stuff for my other booth in Delhi. So far it's not too much. I've just had some bottles, but some of this stuff I've been trying to set aside, and we're going to throw in the booth there and totally change, you know, what my booth in Delhi looks like. The booth in Delhi is really just 4 shelves, similar to this kind of mess I got going on here. I've just got like 4 tiers that I can put whatever I want on. Currently it's still not super successful, but maybe if I completely change it out, we can turn things around there and we'll have 2 successful booths. Or like I said, you know, I don't know, a couple months back, I'm going to give it to April in Delhi with the 4-tier shelf system, and if it goes well, great. If it doesn't go well, you know, I'll just be moving on from the location. But anyway, I think we're going to end this one here. If you like videos like this one, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.